Today we are going to discuss about blood products. The blood products. In that one, first point, whole human blood. Whole human blood is the human blood collected from a donor mixed with an anticoagulant. The blood is collected from the median cubital vein from the donor, and the blood is collected in a sterile bags containing anticoagulant solution. And during the collection, the bag is moved up and down so that the anticoagulant appropriately mixes with the blood to preserve for more days. Citrate phosphate dextrose with adenine is also used as an anticoagulant, but mostly acid citrate dextrose is used. The citrate in the acid citrate, the citrate prevents blood clots, and the dextrose and the adenine maintain ATP. Approximately 450 ml of blood is collected from an individual donor, and it is stored at 4 to 6 degrees Celsius in blood bank, in refrigerators at blood bank, and should be used in 35 days. Conditions for being a donor: he should be diseases free like diabetes, hepatitis, nephritis, AIDS, leprosy, and etc. And she should not be anemic. And hemoglobin content. Coming to hemoglobin content, for males, it should not be less than 13.3%, that is 138 to 172 gram per liter. And in female, it should not be less than 12.5%, 121 to 151 gram per dl. Coming to another one, apheresis. It is the process of donating only some components of the blood while retaining others, in which the blood is collected from the donor. The essential components are centrifuged and separated, and the remaining is transfused back to the donor. Next, autologous blood donation. In autologous blood donation, same blood is transfused to the same person after it is being collected after a certain point of time, like during surgeries, as persons require more blood, so the blood is preserved for surgery. At the time of surgery, the collected blood from the donor is injected back to the same donor. Next, coming to hemocrit, that is the percent of RBC in the whole blood. The total volume of blood include hemocrit is 45. HT45 represent 45% of blood content. The 45% of blood contains RBC. The content of RBC is 45%. Next, normal hemocrit values. In female, it is 42 plus or minus 4%, and in males, it is 47 plus or 7%, plus or minus 7%. And the high value in females 42 plus or minus 4, and in male 47 plus or minus 7%. And this high value is due to the testosterone in males, which increases the production of erythropoietin, which produces more RBC from the bone marrow. And these values, hemocritic values, vary with individuals. Next, heparinized blood is taken in a micro hemocrit tube. It is a special tube for centrifugation and centrifuged at 1000 rpm for 5 minutes. The components are separated. This is the process of finding the hemocritic value, in which the packed cell volume, that is the cell volume is equal to volume of packed RBC by total volume of blood sample. In this way, we can find the hemocritic value. The elevated hemocrit values in polycythemia vera. It is a disease in which patients with more RBC production, and it is decreased in patients with conditions like hemorrhage, menstrual periods, etc. Next, coming to plasma fractionation. Fractionation means separation of components of plasma. The components of plasma include albumin, globulin, clotting factors. And the separation is done by precipitation fractionation, electrophoresis. In precipitation, what we collect is fibrinogen, alpha, beta, globulins, and albumin. So remember here only fibrinogen, alpha, gamma, the beta globulins, and albumin. In fractionation electrophoresis, alpha 1, alpha 2, beta, and gamma globulins are separated. Next, coming to the blood clotting. During injury, prothrombin is converted to thrombin by in presence of thromboplastin or ionic calcium. Next, this thrombin acts on fibrinogen to convert fibrinogen into active fibrin, thereby forming clot. Next, coming to the official blood products, these include whole human blood, concentrated human RBC, dried human plasma, dried human serum, human fibrinogen, human thrombin, human normal immunoglobulin injection, and human fibrin foam. We will discuss about anticoagulants in the next section.